Say hi.
Wow, hi.
Look, that's interesting to me. Yo, this is mad cool. Yes. I remember this. It makes me feel young again. Wait, let me see.
We'll come back.
Oh, they're walking. You're supposed to do it the other way. Is that the penny thing? There's a penny thing. I want to get a penny, but I only got quarters.
Guys, can't keep up.
Yeah, this is where I saw the big camera somewhere.
Actually, those cameras are really good.
Stop it.
I'm recording the camera. That's just horrible.
Using your camera.
Oh, my eardrums.
I know, right? It's so loud in here.
Ow, stop talking, my eardrums. Wait, watch out.
My neck sack. Oh, my left neck.
Your left neck? Gabriel, I'm recording you. Recording me. Honestly, fine.
Honestly, fine. Alright. So. You have a weird list. Right. Where are my manners? Hello, my name is Jackson. I'm going to be your tour guide. I like those words. I love that. So yeah, I was talking about the room that we're in. It's kind of an odd room, right? How would you guys describe that? What do you think? It's kind of soundproof. It's technically not soundproof because there's actually a hole in that door right over there. But except for that, it would be totally soundproof. It's kind of a box, right? Why is it soundproof? Or why is it almost soundproof? What's the point?
It looks like it's like a type studio because it has a microphone up there.
Yeah, good. So there's a microphone right over there. Does everybody see that? Yeah. So the reason that I brought you guys here, folks, the reason that I brought you here is because I wanted to talk a little bit about this really important part of making movies that most people don't really think about, and that's sound, right? Like when you go to the movie theaters, you say that you watch a movie, right? You watch a movie. But that's only half of it, right? You also hear the movie. And listening to the movie is an important part too, right? It's the music, it's the special effects, and it's the dialogue, right? What's dialogue? What is it? I know you know. Yep, exactly. Two people talking to each other, having a conversation. So when the actors film a scene from one of these movies, they're talking, and the camera's pointed at them, and sometimes things go wrong, right? Sometimes they hiccup, sometimes they cough, sometimes somebody drops a big heavy object in the background and there's like a thumping sound. So the point is sometimes the sound doesn't go well. Sometimes the sound doesn't sound right. And so what you have to do in those situations is you can either reshoot the whole scene, which costs a lot of money and time, or you can go into a studio like this and you can keep what you see the same, but you change what you hear. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So why don't we do a little exercise and maybe kind of figure out how this works in practice, okay? All right, I need 3 volunteers, and I need 3 volunteers who are like a little bit theatrical maybe, or who don't mind like speaking in front of other people. Yeah, okay, a lot of brave people. Number 1, number 2, number 3, come on over. All right. So, what we're gonna do is we are all gonna watch a scene from a movie. Has anybody seen School of Rock?
Yes.
You know that movie? It's pretty funny, right? Yeah. So if you haven't seen, let's all check out the scene. It's very funny.
Select a scene.
All right.
I pledge allegiance to the band.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Do not fight him for creative control. And we'll defer to him on all issues related to the musical direction of the band.
Pretty good, right?
These lines will appear on the large screen. You have 3 lines to replace.
All right,
First, you
volunteers.
will rehearse. Then you will record.
I have the volunteers' attention. So, what's going to happen is, one at a time, you're going to put on these headphones, and you're going to say a line at the same time as Jack Black says it in the movie. And everything that you say is going to be recorded by that microphone, right? So for everybody in the room, it's really important that we keep our voices down, just so that there's complete quiet, and we can hear what the volunteers are saying, right? All right. So you guys are going to get 2 opportunities to do it, right? You're going to get a chance to first, and then you'll do it for real, okay? All right, who's first? You want to go first? Come on. I like how brave you guys are. Usually people are like, all right. So I'm going to touch the screen, and then you're going to hear his voice. Say it at the same time as Jack Black.
Rehearse your first line. Speak in a normal tone of voice. After the 3 beeps, say the line along with your character.
I pledge allegiance to the band of Mr. Schneebly.
All right.
You will now record your
That was
first line.
practice. This is for real.
Say the line along with your character.
I pledge allegiance to the band of Mr. Schneebly.
Very nice.
Rehearse your second line.
Who's next? Do you want to go? All right. So this is just practice. No worries. So this is
You
for
will
real.
now record your second line.
Saying this line, this line.
Not by him for creative control.
Rehearse your third line.
All right.
Issues related to musical direction band.
Not bad.
You will now record your third line.
The person in all issues related to the musical direction of the band.
Good job.
Now watch the scene with your voice on the soundtrack.
Of Mr. Schneebly. By him. For creative control. The person in
Everybody, round of applause for those volunteers. That was one of the last things I've ever seen. You did a really good job. So dubbing, that's kind of how it works, right? You got the headphones, you got the soundproof studio, you got the microphone, and you're saying the lines, reading the strokes, right? Should we keep moving?
Yeah, boy.
Titty shit.
What you gotta say to Anthony? Oops. A kitty rant. What you gotta say to Anthony?
It's like a mission all along.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Out my back.
Actually, that's your nose.
Oh, yeah, my nose is back here. And I breathe on water.
Look at that boy. Oh my god, that's like there's a monkey in the cage.
All right, everybody. Yeah, that's Yes, you are.
Wait, is that a puppy?
All right, folks. So we're not going to get too close to those wolves, all right? Remember, no touching again. No touching those wolves. All right. In fact, could everybody sort of come over here and check out this guy over here?
What is Freddy gonna do? He's never gonna do so big.
All right, folks. We're going to talk about those wolves in 1 second. But, who is this?
Humongous.
How do you know?
The movie.
The sweater, right? Yeah. So some of you have seen those movies.
Yeah.
He kills people in their dreams, and he has a really ugly sweater.
That's not nice.
So guys, I have a question. Why is Freddy's sweater so big? Why is it so big?
Special effects.
He's fat.
So what do you mean? He's a regular sized guy. Freddy's a regular sized person, right? Why does he need such a big sweater?
he looks
So this scene could be
He's
played.
humongous.
That's an interesting idea. You're on the right track, actually. You're on the right track. Yeah.
What he said, but like they like there it involves like a lot of props and stuff, and it's supposed to look huge, but afar it's like supposed the props that he uses that are huge or looks small.
Yeah, that's actually totally on the right track too. Did everybody hear what he said?
Yeah.
So maybe to sort of get this point across, I'm going to pull out my phone. Okay, so when you look at that sweater on the wall, you can tell that it's big, right?
Yeah.
You can tell that it's big. What if I put my phone right in front of it and you look at the screen? It looks like a regular sweater, right? Your brain doesn't know how big that is, right? If you're just looking at the screen. So, yeah, it is an illusion. It's an optical illusion. What about the screen down here? Let's look at what's going on down there. Everybody can see.
Ouch.
So you got like monsters coming out of his chest. They're kind of like getting their revenge on him. But look at what happens in 1 minute.
Oh. That's so dank.
Alright. So watch right here.
Yeah, that's the small.
He looks like a baby. Oh, that's the big sweater.
Exactly.
It's Jennifer.
Alright. So,
All the souls
Eat the head.
so I'm gonna ask it one more time. Why is Freddy's sweater so big? Who can tell me? And so what do you mean by that? What do you mean it's part of it?
Hides them in there.
Because from up close, it looks like those people are tiny.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Right? Right? So it's tiny people coming out of the guy's chest, but they couldn't find any tiny people. So they got regular sized people to come out of a giant sweater. And when you see it in the movie, it looks like tiny people coming out of a regular sweater. Does that kind of make sense?
Yep.
question.
Yeah.
Is that the original one that they originally?
That's the original sweater. Those are the original razor blades, too.
Wow.
They're not as sharp as they look, but they look pretty sharp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want those?
How much?
You wanna collect those razor blades?
Yes. Especially her. His hair.
So guys, do you think that they use special effects like this in a lot of movies?
Yes.
Yeah, right? Like, have you guys seen Star Wars?
Yeah.
Do you think they actually like built a giant Death Star for those movies? No, they got a tiny Death Star, and then they pointed a camera at it in a way that tricked you into thinking that it was big, right? Because your brain doesn't have that sense of scale. It gets fooled very, very easily. That's how a lot of special effects in movies work. Like, so. What about those wolves? They're pretty scary looking, right?
That's pretty scary.
I want the run like that.
What do you think they're made of?
Fur.
Yeah, so there's some actual fur from an actual animal, but a lot of the stuff that looks like fur isn't really fur. Yeah, so a lot of it is plastic that's covering metal, right? And it looks really realistic, but it's not. Yes, let's just keep in mind, we're not going to touch the glass, we're not going to touch the wolves. I know it's really exciting, I know the wolves are very cuddly.
Look at that.
Let's just be respectful. This thing right over here. What does it look like to you guys? Big skyscraper, right? Except it's not that big. How tall do you think it is? It's about the same height as some of you, maybe a little bit bigger or smaller. But when you see it in the movie, it looks huge, right? And I'll show you. It's the same as with the sweater.